Hello guys and welcome to the petition video. This video is going to go alongside my petition on change.org about bringing servers to Minecraft Console Edition. I highly recommend going over there first and signing that petition if you agree with the idea of servers coming to Minecraft Console Edition, which would be absolutely awesome if we can hit our signed goal on that petition so it can get sent off to 40 Studios or higher, and they will have to highly consider the idea of servers. Also, I also recommend going over to other YouTubers' channels, going over to Twitter, going over to places like that, and mentioning the idea that Pat's actually produced this petition that everyone can get involved in. And hopefully, with enough sharing, myself and you guys will be able to get this petition out there. And hopefully, with a little bit of luck, it will reach 40 Studios. But anyway, let's get straight into this video and talk about how the petition relates to this video. So, to start with, we're aiming for servers, not realms. Now, if you're wondering what realms and servers are, the difference between them, servers is where you have a huge amount of players, at least 40 plus players, 50 plus players, whereas realms is a limitation to 10 players currently on Pocket Edition. Obviously, if it came to Xbox, I could probably see them upping that to around 16, and if they were to up it to 30 plus, 40 plus, fair play, I could class that as servers myself, but I don't think they will, so we have to watch and be careful for the idea of realms coming rather than servers. Servers and realms are a completely different thing. Now, back in E3 in 2013, I believe, 40 Studios, or Minecraft in general, did announce bigger multiplayer would be coming. Now, it's now been 4 years along the line, almost 4 years anyway. E3 2017 will be 4 years, and there has been no really bigger multiplayer apart from within minigames. So we've obviously seen no changes, and also Minecraft Console Edition has been out for 5 years, and personally, I have not seen much changes within the multiplayer side of stuff, so I feel like this petition is very unique for all of us Minecraft console community members who really want to see a change within the actual multiplayer side of stuff. And obviously Minecraft's one of them games where you can see changes like this, and it is possible to be done, but we just need to stand out. We can't just sit back and wait. We've waited so long for this sort of stuff, but it's just never come. So it's time to actually stand out and say something where it hopefully gets passed on to 40 Studios, and with a little bit of luck, it will get passed on. So, throughout the petition, I do mention the idea of Ark Survival having huge amount of player count and servers. So on screen right now, I'm talking about hosting a local server for you and whoever you want to join. You've got the option to play single player, a non-dedicated server, and a dedicated server. So you select host dedicated server, put your password in, put your admin password, put your session name, and what this allows to do, it allows anyone who has the password to join your game. But not only, it doesn't just create a server, it creates a server for 50 plus players. What you can share on social media, whatever you want, you can give the password away so people can join. You can have no password on it, and you can have 50 players join your server. You've also got the options when it's hosted up to kick players, promote players, boot players, do what you want. However, the downside to this is you cannot actually play the server on your Xbox. It uses your Xbox to host the server, so all the power of the Xbox is being put in to host a server of 50 plus players, which is very impressive, and I could see something like this working in Minecraft. Anyway, so we'll scroll down here, and this is Ark Survival in general. Ark Survival, what I'm scrolling through now are all the online servers currently. Obviously, Ark Survival has a pretty low player count at the time I'm on right now, but look at all these servers. We're on 466, 500, it's just going up absolutely crazy. I believe there's like 530 odd servers in the game, which is absolutely insane for Ark Survival. So if Ark Survival can do stuff like this, and that is only a game which is out PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. If they can have all these servers just for Xbox One, surely Minecraft Console Edition can work on something like this. So you can see the idea I'm getting at and why Ark Survival has done really well and very impressive with its server count. Now that idea of bigger multiplayer doesn't end there. We go back all the way to 2012-2011, a game called Total Miner Forge, which was out on Xbox 360. Now the graphics weren't as good as Minecraft Console Edition, they were a bit more blurry, probably running at around 420. But you could use texture packs to make them graphics a lot more detailed. So we've got the option to share maps, which is a very interesting feature. I don't want to mention it too much. I did mention in the petition how I don't want map sharing to come out, but map sharing still could come out. It just have to be limited, so there's like a lock on it, so you can't actually host the shared map as a server. So you can share your map. I like the way the sharing system works in Total Miner. It allows you to share a map or grab a map, so you can share a world with a password on it, and someone else can grab that world only while you're sharing it. So you have to do it at the same time. Rather than sharing them to a mass public, you can do it in a closed situation, or you could also do it in open situation by clicking share your world, and it put it on for anyone to download. So there were two different options there, which were very impressive. I really did like that, and I thought the unique features to be able to do that and share between each other and have it so it's private share or a public share was very unique, and it worked perfectly fine. So Minecraft, you could introduce something like that as long as you don't allow the shared maps to be hosted as a server or put a password on them, so the person has to type the password in to get in to host it as a server. Now, let's talk about this that I'm about to show now. Total Miner. What is this and what exactly is it? You can see the creative size of the world is a lot smaller, obviously, because it is worse graphics and I haven't built that much on it, but we have max players 16. But that's not only the max players. Let's slide this to the right and see how many max players we can get to. So we're sliding it to the left. You can see we go down, we can have max players of 2, but you can slide it to the right and you can get all the way up to 24. This is on Xbox 360. Obviously, as the game runs, you'll see the graphics aren't as good as Minecraft Console Edition, but with the right thought into it, with the changes in render distance and things like this, you could easily make this happen in Minecraft Console Edition. Other things about Total Miner which are pretty unique is the way the worlds would go on an online situation where anyone could join. Private slots would be like the current version of Minecraft now, where you can only join if you're friends with the host or friends of the host, and then max players is like the option to have it as in public multiplayer games which you can join. So something like that really needs to be implemented in Minecraft. I was really surprised when they put in the friends only thing and the friends of friends. It just kind of made the game a bit naff. I always used to say how I wanted the followers on the Xbox system to be able to join your Minecraft world, but that never really got implemented. Anything like that with just bigger multiplayer would definitely give the server feeling. Obviously the idea of servers is what we are aiming for, but anything that just gives the server feeling while they're working towards servers would be really nice of the developers of Minecraft Console Edition. Now, with Total Miner itself, obviously like I said, it's scaled down and the render distance and stuff, but you did have the option to increase your render distance to near enough as good as Minecraft Console Edition in Total Miner. Now, I lowered my render distance for this purpose of this map because it didn't require big render distances. But if you were to create a map that required big render distances, you could easily do that. And just note to players that the render distance will have to be increased, so your frame rate will drop, but you'll be able to see the giant builds. If it's a builder creative map, maybe you could increase that render distance just to take the screenshot or just to get the right view of the map. Whereas on Minecraft Console, you could also do the same, and with Total Miner you have that option. But obviously on Minecraft Console you don't have the option to change your render distance, which is kind of like a downside to it. But that could really help with the idea of servers, and you just put note, if you increase your render distance, the frame rate is going to drop, and it's just as simple as that. It's what it is, and it's just the way it works. That's how servers would have to work. It's like the way it works on PC. It's the way it works on Total Miner back in 2011, which was a very long time ago, but you can see what I'm getting at and why we as a community, and not just myself, are very frustrated. Now, with Minecraft Console Edition and the petition, it really needs to stand out, and we have to try our best to do that. You're probably wondering, I do mention in the petition, you're probably wondering about the Hunger Games maps or hide and seek maps. How would they work? Well, you could simply put a server population, not server population, but a button which cuts off the server population, stops people from joining, and then it resets the server after it's finished, and basically it reloads a map of your choice on that server. So it's pretty obvious how to do that. You just click restart server and then click reload map from original save, and it just reloads it, and you can replay the game. And you could just simply do that every time you play Hunger Games or hide and seek. Obviously implementing it so it auto resets will probably be a little bit too difficult for a console version, but having the option to manually reset it is pretty simple to do. A bit like Total Miner, they had that option. So other than that, I'd just like to mention how if servers do come out, the population of Minecraft Console Edition will most likely double for the short time, and in the long term it'll definitely increase because people are interested in trying something new. This would be something brand new in the Console Edition, allowing you to connect to anyone's game. You'd have tons of people joining it, loads of people will be able to create series off it. It'd be a massive up for the community. However, to get this to happen, we have to follow my petition, sign the petition, share it off to 4Day Studios, share it off to Microsoft, share it off to all your friends, share it off to Twitter friends, YouTube comments, anything like that on any other YouTuber's channel who does Minecraft content or any other content that you watch. Feel free to go over there and say blah 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 blah, talk about the petition and mention it, and then tell them where to go. Don't put links in the description of comments because they'll auto get blocked out. Don't start commenting like copy and pasting links if you do go around people's comment sections or on Twitter. Twitter you can do it, but on comment sections the links will get taken out. So don't put any links in, just direct people how to get there. But other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget, if you guys want this petition to get out there, go over to change.org, comment down below as well why, if you've signed the petition, and also go over to change.org and sign the petition. That's what I'm trying to get at. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to do. I don't hate 4J Studios, I don't have any hate towards them. I really respect them as a company, and I really respect Microsoft for buying Minecraft, but as a community, and the game being out 5 years, we haven't seen much change. Obviously we've got E3 coming up, and the latest rumour about Project Scorpio and Windows 10, honestly, I think that is just going to make things so complicated if that is true. So 4J Studios, Microsoft, whoever's developing Minecraft Console Edition at the moment, or the Windows 10 idea, if that is true with Project Scorpio, please consider this petition, and please consider the idea that as a community, we want servers.